Hasteinn is what I consider to be the best CK3 start and can be found 867 under the Great Adventures tab. Its absolute boss starts off with several advantages, and thanks to his Norse culture, has some unique mechanics which we'll explore. This dude is the perfect start for noobs and veterans alike, and has great potential for achievement runs. Basically, in this run, I'll just focus on the Secure the Mediterranean decision, just basically due to Hastein's own history with that area.
859, Hasteinn started his raid, embarking from northwestern France. Traveling south, he made unsuccessful raids against Austrians and the Emirate of Cordoba. Now sailing east, success was found raiding caliphates in North Africa and Iberia. Heading north, Hasteinn raids the southern French coast, getting closer to the legendary city of Rome. It's here that Hasteinn mistakes the city of Luna for Rome and begins the siege of Luna.
Shortly after, Hasteinn packs it up and returns from where he started in nearby Brittany. Never actually reaching Rome, we start the game with an opportunity to give Hasteinn a second chance at Roman conquest. Alright, starting out, we have a less than ideal situation owning just one county.
Fuck is this piece of shit?
Age don't mean nothing to this boy. At 52, he's ready to raid, pillage, and conquer. Your boy starts off with a player Aaron's son, who also has the same quick trait as you.
You know, this right here, this is why Hasteinn is an absolute boss for his era. As you can see, we start rich, famous, and 3,000 special troops always help.
Thanks to Hastein's Norse culture, we start with Housecarls and Varangian veterans, two of the best infantry types in the game. Even though Hastein's a martial focus, he's been dabbling in the learning tree, already giving him the whole of body perk, which gives him a chance to live to crazy old ages like 100. The Norse don't start with any siege tech, so it's important you spawn with the sapper perk under the strategy tree, so you might have to reload Hasteinn a couple times till you get that. Alright, we're going to take a look at the Varangian Adventure CB and all of its mechanics. Available to only Norse and Estonian characters, the Varangian Adventure CB allows you to invade duchy-level targets overseas, but you have to give up all titles you currently hold. This allows you to hop around the map at ease. For the purpose of this playthrough, our Varangian target will be the Duchy of Sardinia. This is my favorite Hasteinn target, basically due to the mine located in Cagliari. Alright, enough talk. It's time for war. At the low cost of 500 prestige, let's get this war cracking.
Enemy spotted.
Now we start sieging down. We're going to let Hasteinn do what he does best. After a fast siege, it's time to sue for peace, take what's rightfully ours. Alright, so we've gained 3 counties here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to move our capital over to Cagliari. Make sure to pass limited crown authority so you can revoke the barony in Cagliari. This is crucial. You're going to want the mines there to finance all your big boy wars coming up. At a base cost of 460 gold, they pay for themselves within 12 years. Hasteinn still hungers for war. Our next target will be unifying the Duchy of Sardinia. Let's go ahead and fire up that Conquer CB and get right down to business.
Another one.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
A few sieges later, when we have the entire Duchy of Sardinia, this will be our headquarters pretty much during our entire Mediterranean conquest. Now that all the bloodshed is over, it's time to look at a more boring topic. Realm management. Let's take a look at our domain level.
Bruh.
We are 2 counties over our domain limit, but I've got some tricks I want to share with y'all. The goal here is to not give any counties away, but still increase our domain level. Easiest way to do this is to have a high stewardship wife who can pretty much help you manage domain, which is found under the council tab. Our current wife isn't doing her job well enough. Let's get a new wife. Alright, I've got one final trick that may help. There's a Norse pagan decision that will raise your stewardship by 2. That may give us just enough skill for another domain level. Next, I want to focus on the Secure the Mediterranean decision. Introduced by the Fate of Iberia DLC, this decision will give us a unique de jure kingdom on the 4 major duchies in the Mediterranean area. Conquer these duchies and the decision will give you a lifetime conquest CB, all coastal counties in the Mediterranean area. This is huge if you're going to convert religions, because then you're going to lose your conquest CBs that you would otherwise get because you're pagan.
Before we take those island duchies, Hasteinn has a bigger target in his sights. We're taking Rome ASAP. Due to Hastein's history in that area, he's going to want Rome. He failed at sacking Rome the first time he was in that area, so now he sets his sights on total conquest of Rome.
To end this man's whole career.
Another one.
With a fort level of 8, Rome is a bit tanky. This is why the Sapper perk is super necessary. Even with a positive siege progress, this will take over a year to siege down. We're just going to let Hasteinn do what Hasteinn do.
Yeah, boy. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Bop, boom, pow.
Now that we have Rome, it only makes sense that Hastain is destined to be the true master of the Mediterranean. We start to aim our focus on the island duchies that I mentioned earlier.
Another one. And another one.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
Here we are 40 years after the game start, and Hastain has completed the Mediterranean decision. As king of the Med, he's made invasions into mainland Italy and North Africa. At this point, Hastain is converted to Catholicism and is making great use of the coastal counties CB. With his new Catholic kingdom, he's in the perfect location for when the Crusades start.